Governor Obaseki, in company of the APC governors on Saturday, met with Bola Tinubu to seek his support and prevail on Oshiomole to adopt indirect method in the forthcoming primary election. Governors who attended the meeting included the chairman of the All Progressives Congress Forum, Abubakar Bagudu of Kebbi, Abdullahi Ganduje of Kano, Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos, Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo, Adegboyega Oyetola of Osun, and Dapo Abiodun of Ogun. Others are Mohammed Abubakar Jigawa. The meeting might have scuttled the chances of Pastor Iyamu, the anointed candidate of Adams Oshiomole. Tinubu is not comfortable with the candidature of Pastor Iyamu. He sees him as unstable and unreliable, as such cannot be trusted. Feeding him at the expense of Governor Obaseki will be a gamble for the APC. Tinubu may have made this known to Oshiomole. If Oshiomole will not support Obaseki re-election, Pastor Iyamu is definitely not an option. This may have been the reason why aspirants that have stepped down for Pastor Iyamu before now have jilted the agreement and purchased expression of interest forms to contest in the All Progressives Congress APC primary election scheduled for June 22nd, 2020. As at the last check, the aspirants who are members of the Edo People's Movement (EPM) who have purchased the forms include former Deputy Governor of Dr. Pius Odubu, former Minister of State for Works Mr. Chris Ogienwoyin, and former Chairman, Oredo Local Government Area, Honorable Saro Obaze. It is vividly clear that Bola Tinubu and President Buhari has intervened in the dispute between the Governor Obaseki and Oshiomole in the overall interest of the party. Oshiomole may have been told to withdraw his support for Pastor Iyamu and allow a level playing ground for all aspirants, since he insists on the direct method for the primary election. The Edo State primary slated for 22nd of June is now an open contest with no preferred and anointed candidates. All aspirants will slug it out at the primaries. It should be recalled that after the meeting, Tinubu said that he is not opposed to direct primaries, that it is the only way of ensuring a credible and popular candidate emerge victories. Governor Obaseki may have accepted the decision of Oshiomole on direct primaries on the condition that he remains apolitical and not influence or interfere with the electoral process. Oshiomole may have bowed to pressure from President Muhammadu Buhari and Bola Tinubu to withdraw his support for Pastor Iyamu and let the best candidate emerge through the adopted direct primaries. This is the reason why aspirants jilted the agreement they had with Oshiomole to support Pastor Iyamu and purchase nomination forms for the primaries. Pastor Iyamu is not in the dark on the latest developments. The meeting of Governor Obaseki and the APC governors may have scuttled the chances of Pastor Iyamu. President Buhari and Bola Tinubu may have told Oshiomole that Pastor Iyamu cannot be trusted. Edo State is crucial to the APC, being the only state the party is holding sway in the south. So guys, this whole thing has been like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But if you look at the whole thing critically, with the governors, APC governors, who all of a sudden came on board to rescue Obaseki, it's good. It might give Obaseki a kind of a big support or huge support, apart from him meeting with the president and also Bola Tinubu. But I believe with the influence or with the help of or intervention of those governors, it's going to speak volume. A lot of people have been asking, which we've been asking the same thing as well, that where were they all this while when this whole thing was going on? Where were they? They just decided to come in to wade in now. But one could say, oh, maybe they are coming in now, might yield a positive result or might be to the benefits of Obaseki. But judging from all indications, because some people have the opinion that, oh, is better. It's a good thing. So a lot of people are really happy that it's good that this kind of a thing is happening in APC, so that opposition, who is PDP, will be able to just go in smoothly. They will just have it on a platter of good, as even as these people are really quarreling with themselves, so that what happened in Zamfara or River State will not see happen again, and it will just give uh, easy access to PDP in that state if they don't put themselves together. Because normally people always talk about it is politics, it is politics, it is politics, and that what had happened between Oshomole and Iyamu before now, which is in the public domain, even PDP at the center. Okay, I think Atiku Abubakar's aide was or spokesperson was laughing at them at that. So is this how politics just being played without shame? So it might cost them a lot. Somebody that just came all of a sudden, somebody who was a re candidate of the PDP last election, and now it's coming to switch. And my opinion, it's not because, that's my opinion. I stand by that. It is not real love between Oshomole and Iyamu. Just wanted to use Iyamu to remove Obaseki because he believes that, or at least irrespective of anything, Iyamu see has some kind of a followership and some kind of acceptance in Benin. So just who is going to be the person that will be able to shake this guy, and that's why they are bringing. He's trying to align with Ezeyamo. Maybe it would have been another person. And if you see the way Odubu and the rest people, they told us that it was, it was agreed that Ezeyamo would want to be the successor, which they did a mock primaries. All of a sudden, this guy, started making a U-turn that no, we can't continue like that. And for the fact that Tinubu had told this man, just like of course, that is just the right thing. You don't even need one does not need a soothsayer to say, oh, this could have been the reason that this man cannot be trusted. And believe you me, let's say peradventure that Ezeyamu, you know, now managed to get to the power. What is happening between Oshomole and Obaseki is nothing compared to what would have happened, because this guy would just, because he came with a purpose. And I don't know why politicians are always like that. And those who are see, you know, it's further buttress that this even the followership, they don't even know what they want. There's no integrity. People don't even have their own say. How can this kind of a thing be happening? They will tell you politics is a number of game. It's a number of game, and things are going haywire. Things are not going the way it ought to be. For the fact that all of them, no one is to be trusted. They just want the power. They just want this and this and that. At the end of the day, let them do the real thing. It's going to be problem. They will just be looking for excuses, just rigmaroling, moving around circles, no development, no meaningful development. And little thing they will do, they start shouting on top of their roof that they have done something, and people too we continue to accept it. Oh yes, they have tried and all of that. But all of these politics that we are just talking about, at the end of the day, where does it leave every ordinary man on the streets? So let them continue with all this their back and forth, whether Ezeyamu this and that. And again, we've been hearing rumor that this man has been asking a kind of refund, because from all indications, for the fact that these people have come out to support their own, the APC governors, again, it's not going to give this guy a level playing ground. It's not going to give him a kind of support, because at the end of the day, Oshomole, he will not, he have no choice. We have no choice than to say, okay, guy, you just have to uh, uh, lie low. So who is going to lose? Because it would have been better that he stayed back in his PDP. Because the chances of him getting getting that ticket is very, very low. I mean, Easy Yamu is very, very low, and Oshomole will not have option than to just like tell him to forget about it. That will definitely want to happen unless miracle is going to come. If not, because even the Tinubu that Oshomole is banking on is not even comfortable with Easy Yamu. Not talk of the president. I don't think that is going to work. So all of them are not doing their calculations very well. They are not doing their calculations very well. But at the end of the day, let us see what will become of them. Let us see what will become of them. Someone says here that who? My goodness. I'm not a member of any party, but the facts on ground shows that Obaseki have been able to restore decency and civility to Edo State, an environment that is now free from thuggery and touting gangs. Those elements were very visible under Oshomole two terms in Edo. Residents and travelers couldn't at that time drive in and through Edo without being harassed and abused. As a resident of Edo State, there is this environment of serenity and tranquility since Obaseki took over the reign of leadership in Edo. We want that sustained. We can't afford to trade that off for any reason. Oshomole and Obaseki should settle their personal grievances and allow an atmosphere of peace prevail in Edo. No insult, please. It's just my candid opinion. No, even if anybody wants to insult you, everybody is entitled to his opinion. Those who always jump at insulting people, it shows that something is wrong somewhere. You cannot just put up your own opinion or submission. The next thing start insulting people. It shows that those people are not even that they don't even worth even replying. See things from a different perspective. Let others know it's not a bad thing, but some people, because they are not agreeing with what you say or what you feel, you can't expect somebody to agree with what you think. Everybody cannot just tend to or just move to one direction. It's not possible. Some people believe that if you don't agree with them, they have to resort to insults. So guys, let us hear your opinion and leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you.